Okay, let's begin. All right, today we start with our finals. Okay, so I don't want to hold anything up, so let's begin with our first student here. So the first one, first four, we'll start with foreign students, exchange students. So first one is Isabel or Isabel. Sorry, I don't know if I pronounce it right. Hi. So, okay, you wanna have you uploaded your file?
Yes.
Okay, just use my computer. Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
one shorter, maybe this one.
Okay. Which one?
Yeah,
This one. Okay. Hold on. No, just here. Yeah. Go ahead.
How can I make it full screen?
Just probably yeah with the arrow
okay.
keys. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I could make this full screen. There's like size. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Isabel Sharp and I'm going to present you my logo design for the company Ecomorph. Ecomorph is about sound design and environmental audio engineering. So it's mainly about them using advanced technology and AI to create sounds in a public space, which respond adapting to the human interaction and to the behavior. So if the vibe of the crowd changes, the sound also changes. And this is the logo design I created. I want to explain real quick how I resulted to the logo. So first it's obvious, you see an E and an M, which stands for ecomorph. And then you see the waves, like the E and the M are formed in those shapes, which represent the sound waves. So when the viewer sees the logo design, they directly know, okay, it's about a sound company. Yeah, and then I chose a purple gradient for the logo, since logo is associated with technology and creativity and trust. So I think purple fits perfectly for the company. And for the typography, since the logo design is shaped in with those round edges and waves, I chose a typo with sharp and clear edges. So that's why I used the typo bracelet regular. Yeah, and I wanted to choose a simple and minimalistic design because the target group is are other businesses and other companies. So I wanted the logo to look quite serious. And also I choose the minimalistic style so I can adapt it to other medias. So I did it, for example, here, where I put the logo on a letter, on a business card, and envelope. Yes, and for the letter, I put the logo on the top left, and on the bottom part, I choose the form which resulted from the logo. So the form is reprinted in the viewer's mind. And it's the same with the business card, which has again this purple gradient. So the color is again reprinted in the viewer's mind. Yes, and you have a closer look again to the stationery. And this is my logo design. Thank you for listening. I hope you liked it.
Okay, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the project for the company, stationaries.
Yeah.
Okay, actually the final is like, if you look clearly on my instructions. Okay, let's take a look here. Just to be clear, okay?
Okay.
See, the final is to have like A4 2 pages portfolio
Yeah.
about yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, 5-minute presentation in English.
Oh.
So it's a portfolio in 2 pages.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
Okay.
you probably like got messed up with the last project.
Exactly.
Oh, no worries. Okay, so
Okay.
that's just to be clear. Okay.
Okay, I'm so
Okay.
I have to do it again next week.
No, it's
No.
all right. It's all right. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So our next presenter would be.
Yeah, she's a bit late because she has problems with her visa, so she's
Oh.
at the visa
Okay.
station right now.
So she's not available today.
I think she will come a little bit later.
Okay. I'll mark her first. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next presenter. Bermendez. Bermendez is 2060. Bermendez here. No. Okay, Mendes not here. Okay, so next one, 5015, uh, Gohenif, if pronounce it right. No, not here. Okay. Change students. Okay, so next one will be our local students. 0225, Qiu Tongxue. Okay. So let's take, okay, hold on. Yeah.
会延一个礼拜吗？
啊
因为我是今天要报告，
对
但是因为我上礼拜我到昨天才拿到新电脑，上礼拜电脑被人卡死，
哦
死机了，
OK，
我到昨天拿到新电
那
脑。
你是hold on，
嗯，这个
书嘛，哈，
对，
对，好，先好，OK，and what's yours? Yes, Roland. Oh, looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Looks convincing, so no worries. Just say what you can and get it done. And I believe, wait, how do I get this to just like that? Yeah. There you go.
Done. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Ronald, also known as Yolona, and I'm currently a first-year electrical engineering student at National Taipei University of Technology. Well, a little background about me. I come from the second largest city in Indonesia, which is Surabaya. So I hope you guys don't mind me if my accent or my pronunciation is kind of weird. Well, today I'd like to introduce.
Okay, people are presenting, so you want to lower your voices.
Okay, well, today I would like to introduce my portfolio and share how my skills and experiences align with my aspirations in the engineering and design field. Well, let me start by sharing some of my strengths. Well, I'm a natural problem solver and I have resilient mindset, which helps me approach challenges with determination and creativity. But however, I'm aware of areas I need to work on, such as overthinking and impatience. And I'm actively taking steps to improve since those two things bothers me so much. Next, I also have hands-on experience and interest in several key areas. Well, first is coding and design. These skills allow me to bring innovative ideas to life, and I think these two things kind of link up with each other too, since when you can code, you have to design too. Next is robotics. I enjoy the challenge of creating functional and interactive robotic systems, and that is why I chose to be an electrical engineering student in NTUT. Next is circuit making, where I build and troubleshooting circuits. With it is a passion that aligns with my academic focus. And last but not least, I also like to explore the world of culinary either by cooking the dish or just buy it somewhere. Cooking is also one of my hidden talents actually. And this area has been central to my learning journey and project experiences. Well, since I'm an electrical engineering student, of course I've done some projects that align with my passion and my major. Some of the projects I've worked on, including these two robots that I code using Arduino. The first one is Alphabet 2, where it is a robotics kit that enhances my understanding of programming and tensor integration itself. And the second one is the Arduino robot control, the Sumo Genesis, a system to remotely control robots with precision and efficiency. This project also highlights my ability to integrate mechanical and electrical engineering principles. These two projects allowed me to refine my technical skills while working collaboratively. Looking ahead, I am eager to contribute to the field of engineering and design through innovative projects and teamwork. My goal is to continue developing both my technical expertise and soft skills to tackle real-world challenges effectively. Well, thank you for your time today. I hope my presentation gives you a glimpse into my journey and potential. I'm excited to collaborate, learn, and contribute further in this dynamic field. Feel free to ask any questions or discuss ideas. And also let me know if you like any edits or addition. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think a little bit feedback on your overall designs. I think overall I like the template. It's like consistent and it's pretty good. And but one thing is that the I think the icons. Yeah, it's if you have like the icons in the same width on the stroke,
Oh yeah.
I think would look nicer. And then the font does not really meet the design with the icon because
Yeah.
the icons are more straightforward and the font is a little bit print type, so does not really match. But otherwise, I think it's pretty good. Okay, so thank you for your presentation. Okay, thank you. So our next presenter will be okay. Okay. 陈同学, 0235, 陈孝平. Okay.
So this is my design.
Okay. Good, hold on.
This is for the next slide, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just hold on.
Okay. So, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan Carlos Santoso, also known as Chen Xiaoping, and currently I'm studying at Civil Engineering Department. To begin with, let me introduce myself deeper. I am an introverted guy with a passion of creating art stuffs with a precision and detailed ones. In my view, being an introverted guy is a weakness to me because I have a difficulty socializing with others. However, I am willing to get along with the new environment. Another weakness that I can mention is that I'm such an indecisive person. I always have a difficulty to make decisions in daily life, such as what clothes to wear, which food to eat, and etc. Apart from weaknesses, I will mention the strength that I have. First of all, I am a responsible person, which means I'm in charge for every actions that I did. Second, I am a detail-oriented person, which means I do every task perfectly. But on one side, it could be a weakness as well because I do every task for such a long time. Third, I am a punctual person, which means I submit every homework on time and rarely come late to class. I think these traits showed that I'm committed to both my studies and my personal growth. In my free time, I enjoy a variety of productive activities that allow me to relax, have fun, and connect with others. One of my favorite things to do is playing basketball with my friends and random people. Therefore, I can gain new friends as well as improving my communication skills by playing together. I also love playing board games with my friends as they bring out our competitive and strategic sides while providing plenty of laughter and memorable moments. In addition to these group activities, I find joy in arts and crafts, where I can express my creativity and focus on intricate details, whether it's drawing, painting, or creating something with my hands. These hobbies give me a balance between social interaction and personal creativity, making my free time both fulfilling and enjoyable. So these are the projects that I've done in this semester. So the upper left corner is the variety of wooden bridges done with my teammates. So we were asked to build three kinds of bridges, which is load carrying bridge, shape bridges, and creative bridge. However, I was most amazed by the load carrying bridge because our load carrying bridge can hold up to 7 kilograms. So the upper right corner and the bottom one is the wooden sticks tower frame. Uh, the upper one is the final result, while the below one is the sketch model. By those activities, I'm in charge of drawing the design, measuring, and cutting the wooden sticks. And of course, communication is the main problem since both sides have a language barrier. But I have tried my best to understand what they really mean, and it turns out I'm pretty capable for them. I'm also grateful since my teammates are patient and tolerant. I could say that my Mandarin have improved since I learned a lot of vocabulary in Mandarin from them. This one is the portrait of me. As I mentioned before, I am an art lover, so sometimes I also draw in my free time as well. I'm using sketch technique in the drawing, and it is inspired from my own picture. Finally, the most bottom one is when I conducting geomatics lesson. At the beginning of the semester, I really have no idea what geomatics is about because I have never learned that before in school. But gradually, I become understand what is the lesson about. It is about coordinates, measuring distance, and measuring angle, which are useful to construct a building. So in the picture, I'm assuring the bubble to stay in the center in in order to for in order for the tripod to lies perfectly flat in the ground. And the reason I'm holding an umbrella in the picture is that because we need to maintain the amount of light entering to the mirror. And that's it. Thank you for listening to my presentation, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let me give you a little bit feedback on your designs. I think overall it's good. It's a, you know, a bonding like different papers and, yeah, you have a template over here. And then, but I think the text could be like, does not necessarily has to be like a 100% black. It'll be
Okay.
more grayish so that
Mm.
it'll blend more with your overall designs. Maybe if you use like a brown color or a maybe a dark grayish color will blend more into the overall designs. Because sometimes black is a little bit too strong. And yeah, the rest I think you did a pretty good job like try to importing all these images.
Mm.
Okay, just for the folks that are going to do your presentation, yeah, I like that you like try to, you know, introduce a lot about yourselves. It's probably my fault. I didn't tell you guys clearly that when you present, like try to make a little effort of explaining how you put all these designs together. Okay, how you like manufactured or you created this design overall. Besides okay, you know, introduction about yourself. Okay, so a little bit more on how you put, you know, the designs together. Okay, so yeah, so that would be it. So no problem. So, next, presenter. Okay,
I was late. Should I do it like?
after the next one?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, next one would be, Lian Hongxue. Huh? Okay, okay, okay. So. I'll do a file. Go ahead.
Test. Hello, everyone. My name is Lian Ting, and you could call me Dora. So this is my presentation of giving my portfolio introductions. So basically my design was like based on the comics style and focused on the several colors and more like energetic color with using more than 3 colors. And then I will introduce my context. And first of all, I put the context below the below my name and my language skills, and which is 100% of Chinese, which is my native language, and the second was my English. And I'm in the major of industrial engineering and management, but I have a little passion of creating arts also, and this is also my interest of drawing and non-physical activities like movies, music, or games, but I like sports too. Yeah. And the next page was my skills, experience, and works. And my skills of most of the application that I'm skills is Adobe companies applications, and I learned those applications in my high school and university as well, especially in freshman and sophomore. And I learned a little bit of user interaction, Figma, and yeah, just a little bit of the skills. Yeah, and for my experience, made the most important period of my university which is my sophomore. I'm the designer officer of student association of my department, and when I'm in freshman, I'm the chief of guidance as well. Okay. Last but not least is my works, which all of them it's work along when I'm a designer officer of a student association. The first one is the bottom left is my stickers, which is the escape room event, the gifts for the participators, and the next one is the clothing design, which is for the freshman present, is are industrial engineering and management major, like art characterism. And the last one is poster and character design, which is also the freshman activities for welcome.
Okay. Okay, that will be it. Let me give you a little bit of feedback. Okay, on the first page, I think I like the illustration about yourself. That is well done. But I think the screen color, it blends with the background, so you can't really see the language, the title here clearly. So I suggest that this screen color you may want to, you know, like try to strengthen it more, maybe change a stronger color so it does not blend with the black background. And then I think the all the other contexts you have it in black, so it's still a little bit too strong, because you look at your stickers, your cloth designs over here, right? You use like a grayish color. It blends more with the solid colors. So all these black colors, you can use either a darker brown, which blends with the background, or a darker gray. So it's not that, you know, intense, right? And over at the interest here, okay, you see this margin over here? You have like sort of like a blank space, but you see the games and the sports, it hits the dots, right? So you need more spacing on the right margin to leave more space so that it looks, you know, it looks, you know, overall it looks the same. And then for the email over here, you see this language, there's sort of like a line underneath, right? So it's not a line, you know, it's not levered a line on the lower end. So I think it's wiser if the email is aligned with the language, so it'll look, you know, more cohesive. Okay, so yeah, overall they're good. So that will be it. Thank you. Okay. So so you wanna what about you? Or yeah, you wanna go next? So you wanna download your file, and you
Oh, it's already here. I think I saw it.
oh, okay. Okay. So that's your file.
No,
No,
not this one, not
okay,
this one.
This one.
I think I saw it. No, it was. Is it- Oh yeah, this one.
Okay.
But it's
It's okay. Do what you can.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Hugo Guilleneuve, as it says quite big here. So this is the first page of my portfolio. I wanted it to be like colorful and have a cartoonish style, as I really like cartoons. But I think the initial goal was to have like a representation of myself in a cartoonish style in the middle, but I quickly figured out that I wasn't good enough, or I didn't have the skills to do it, so I just choose to represent myself with the old style computer, as I'm a computer science student, and around the computer is like my hobbies, I would say. I mean, here it's mainly sports. I also have other ones, but I chose to represent sports only. So this one is a quite simple page. I figured out later that it would be nice to have maybe more information, like contact information or something, but maybe a more appropriate like CV page is missing. And then this page is my previous work. So as my previous work is mainly computer science related work, I chose to try and represent every project with lithographic illustrations. So the top right one, I mean, maybe I was pretty lazy or I didn't have any idea left, so I just put binary code because it was big data related internship, so it fit well. And then the other ones, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So the top left one is the ongoing project that I'm doing. In, like the elements you can see are things from our web design. And then for this one, the middle right one, we had to recreate an R-Type game. Maybe you know it's a pretty whole game. You can fit it. I think. So I made like small patterns with the spaceships. Yeah. The middle left one is just like recreating an application that automates processes. So when you do an action, a reaction happens, and like the logos around that are the services that you could use when using the help, basically. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple design. Maybe it's missing more information about like how to protect me on previous study, but like, realistically, I don't think I will use it as a portfolio because I'm not graphic student or I mean, maybe I can bring it and just like talk about the projects I did with the people if I'm doing an interview or something, but if it's just to submit it on the internet, I think some information is missing. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. It's a little bit of the feedback. Okay, I just as you have mentioned that there's like not a lot of information about yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing. And still like okay, color wise, the you see the circle it sort of blends with the background, so you probably need more contrast with the circle in the background, right? And like many of you like will use like for example black color for text. Sometimes it's just a little bit too strong, so you could use like a darker gray but not black, or you know maybe a darker green or something to match the background of your overall thing, right? And for all these, actually I like these intros, this intro images. It tells a lot about what you do. So actually these are pretty clear. And of course you have like content regarding like what you did in the past. So that I also like what because you have like a greenish black background, and then you have like the content over here, it's also in green. So you could probably like choose another color to give it more, to make to have a difference between the background and the content, to let your content stand out even more, right? So it's easier to read. Otherwise, all you see, if you like take 2 steps back and then you look at, if you like blink your eye a little bit and then look at the whole image, it's pretty dark.
Yes.
So you need some, eye-catching colors regarding these blocks. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah. So you want to download it? Yeah, Google Classroom. Okay, just try to make your presentations just 5 minutes sharp. Okay, so everybody will get a chance today. Okay.
Is it this? Oh,
And then final presentation. Yeah.
presentation. This one?
I don't read, whatever language that is.
Sorry, okay, I will upload that
Okay.
real quick. Page 1. 2.
Okay.
Oh, and
Okay. And look for files, which
into
one was it? 16, yeah, it's there.
this one.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Problem. So, okay, PNG format, okay.
Is it okay?
You should have it in PDF, but it's okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry. So we'll have like 2 files instead of 1.
So we are explaining about our theme of our portfolio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these 2, okay, let me.
Yes.
This will do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
So, hello everyone. My name is Yobela Shade Warsito, and I'm from Indonesia as an exchange student here. And I am gonna make a short introduction of myself. That I am an outgoing and enthusiastic student, and I also pursuing bachelor's of business. And this is my first time at like graphic class in here. And then also my major was global business marketing. And then I also studied in Australia before, and also some exchange to Hong Kong and Singapore, and now in Taiwan. And then that's why I make a lot of knowledge about that, and I hone also communication skills and also some cultural adaptability. And then this diverse experience have given me a global perspective and a deep understanding of connecting with people from various backgrounds. And also, I have been actively involved in the social media since I was 14, and then gaining a lot of experience by collaborating with small and large companies. And my entrepreneurial spirit and creative skills also fuel my passions for continuous learning and innovations. And this is like my conclusion of my skills. For my soft skills is my creativity, communication, flexibility, teamwork, and problem solving and public speaking. And my hard skills is content creations, marketing and branding, technical proficiency, photography and modeling, and entrepreneurial skills. And for about this class, I really learned a lot about like how to do like, oh, it's not changing. Oh, it's changing now. It's like I learned a lot about like how to how to use Adobe Illustrator, and then also like I also do some photography, as you can see. Like I do like photography of my food and beverages and something like that. Yeah, and also for my theme of my portfolio is like because I like pink. That's why I took a lot of like pink colors there. And also like I'm very girly, so that's why I was like taking a lot of like things that makes like my portfolio looks like a really girly, like really represent me. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for your presentation. Yeah, I like the overall color theme, the pinkish color throughout the 2 pages.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. With the pinkish underneath background and the overlay on the on this corner over here. Yeah, but I think you on the like on the left and on the right, you need a little bit of margin because it's a little bit too close.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit too tight, the overall layout.
Okay.
So I think you need like some air between these gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here it's fine, but the one in the middle and the right margin and the left margin and right margin, leave some space so
Okay.
there's more air.
Okay. Sure.
So look, more, not as, tight.
Mhm.
Okay. And this one, yeah, same overall on the, leave like leave a little bit more on the left margin. And then yeah, this one is fine. Yeah,
Okay.
the overall designs are consistent. Yeah, I like your designs. So
Thank you
it's
so
pretty
much.
good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So our next Better be okay, so. Dong Hongxue. Okay. This one.
太大了，叠的东西叠太多。
小大。等一下。Okay, go ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Dong Jie, a junior studying introduction in engineering and management. Well, for my design for my portfolio, simply I just separate some square and FB colors to avoid being too bored. So I study multimedia animation in my high school. When we often work in teams, and I usually take charge of screenwriting and post production. I enjoy playing a story detail to make the project more engaging compared to animation drawing. I found storytelling and editing more suits to my personality. I especially enjoy work with software like Premiere and After Effects because I could use effect and editing to avoid different emotions. In high school, I enjoyed in several competition, including the new Taipei City art contest. For the graphic design, category, I create a piece about work inspired by his historical photos and aiming to highlight the importance of peace. For the pandemic, I'm focused on the environmental conservation using the concept of forests being destroyed. I spend a lot of time on detail. This experience taught me how to explain ideas to the art and boost my creativity. And being interested in drawing since I was young, especially sketching and watercolor. I used to spend a week in an art studio where my teacher often is the importance of the light and shadow. This is helped me develop a deeper understanding of layer in my work. Here is a sample watercolor of mine. In high school, we had a required photographic class, which sparked my interest in photography. I especially enjoy shooting the portrait because they capture emotional and story. I experiment with liking to create different moods. Here, one of my favorite work. I think the photograph and animation share something in common. They both tell stories through the visuals. These are my motion work. The first one is music video projects, where I focus on the capturing the landscape. The second is my graduation project, a 5-minute animation about the traditional superstition. We spent several months completing it. from the character design to the storyboarding and the coloring. The process taught me a lot and helped me understand the importance of the team. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the presentation. Yeah, we studied like some stuff that you did. A quick feedback, okay, like the overall design, I think it's interesting, but I think the font on the English and Chinese and some of these are used like a sort of like a white outline for the fonts. I think just use a solid color will do, okay, because you can't really see the you know the tracing on the words on the on the outline. Just use solid color instead, okay, just like these, okay.
Okay.
That would do. Okay, so thank you for your presentation. Okay, thank you. So our next presenter, okay, let's take a look. Next one is Liao Tongxue, 1014. Okay.
Okay, so this is mine.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the introduction about myself. I'm Nicholas Franz Pratama, but you can call me Liao and Lai in Mandarin. So I'm a first year student at NTUT, and I'm majoring at product design, industrial design, but my group is product design. And so about this design that I make, so I try to replicate the paperweight aesthetic from the aesthetic, yeah, paperweight 80s aesthetic, but yeah, I think I nailed it pretty well. So like the grayness and the thing, I think it's kind of replicating the paperweight aesthetic and the shape, the gradient thing, the every overall design. I think it's pretty paperweight, and as you can see in here, and also I'm putting too much text in here because that's to make it more overall packed rather than nothing here. Also the photo, I didn't use there's no background in it because I used the cutting tool like to remove the background and things. So let's start at the next. So this is the second page. In here I also use the small dot right here. It's I don't know, it's kind of make it look like a paperweight aesthetic. And the wave here, also the frame border right here, it doesn't look like much, but actually it's making the design more 80s, I feel like this photo frame right here and anything. Also the arrow, the text right here. I'm trying to make it look like the 80s. It's made from the 80s. I think that's all for me.
Okay. Okay, quick feedback. Okay. Overall, I like your hand writing like font over here that you have
Yeah.
going on this thing on the second page. I like your second page better than the first page,
Mm.
right? So I think some of the images could be a little bit larger because it's too small to tell what's going on.
Yeah.
And some like cut offs on the bottom.
Mm.
So I think you could actually like raise it up a little bit more to give more room underneath.
Mm.
Okay, so that's for the second page. I have more problem with the first page. So first of all, some of the colors that you select blends in with the background, so it's hard to read.
Yeah.
And sometimes like try not to use drop shadow too heavy. You can actually like set the amount of drop shadow through dialing in the numbers. So this is a little bit too much. So sometimes when drop shadows are too much, it gets a little bit dirty. Yeah, it's not really blend with your Viper Wave theme.
Mm.
So that's one thing. So a little bit, and then for the layout of your context. So you see, you have like introduction about yourself on the left, and then something on the right, right?
Yeah.
But you have like a whole paragraph on the bottom. So that's one. You see, that's one whole piece right there, and then you have a left area and right area. So sometimes it's hard to read when I'm reading from up to down, and then my next paragraph is either on the right or on the lower, start from here or from there. I wouldn't know where to read.
Yeah.
So it's pretty important to actually like to have maybe a text box or something to separate from all the other paragraphs, right?
Yeah.
So that's my feedback. So thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
no problem. Okay, so our next presenter, I have a lot. So 费同学. Okay. So I think the first week, mostly foreign students, because some are, some use Chinese, so I couldn't tell. So yeah, want to download this one. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay. Okay, here you go.
Okay, check. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tyrell Philgent, and I'm from the beautiful island of St. Lucia. My design is pretty simple. I don't have all this colorful stuff. On this side here, I have my contact information, skills, some of my soft skills. Below, languages, the first two, English and French Creole. These are the two native languages of my country. I know some French. I used to know more, but I think being in Taiwan kind of evaporated some of the French from my brain. Fourth one, Chinese. Yeah, you can see. I'm a third-year architecture student, and obviously doing architecture, we need to use a lot of drawing programs. These are some of the drawing programs that I use: AutoCAD, Rhino, Archicad, and of course AI. AI is not. We still use AI in architecture, I think. Some of my interests, art. This is how much I would rate my painting and drawing skills. I think I have a pretty good talent when it comes to art. Music, I play the guitar. This is my guitar skill. Again, it dropped because I have not been practicing. And also sports. I really love sports. Football, I played for this team, TFC. It's a soccer team in my country. I like martial arts. I have a black belt in karate, a black belt in taekwondo, and white belt in judo. I just started practicing judo. About myself, basically, what motivates me, my objective is, as much as possible, try to use my skills, knowledge, and abilities to try to make the world a better place, I guess. Before coming to Taiwan, I actually worked as a high school teacher at these two high schools. I was a technical drawing teacher and a visual arts teacher as well. And in the school before, I taught all these subjects. It was very tiring. This is my educational background. Well, currently, as I said, I'm a third-year architecture student here. I had to study Chinese for 1 year, according to the scholarship regulation. I went to Teachers College at this university to pursue teacher education, and I also studied architecture at this college in my country. Sorry. These are some of the works I've done. The first one, this is a painting of a famous waterfall in Saint Lucia. This is oil paint on canvas. The second one is also oil paint on canvas. It's a portrait of a young lady. And the third one is acrylic on canvas. It's a picture of a banana tree. Here, this is some of my designs, the top and the bottom. This one here, this is a model of a building that I did. The concept for this building was old and new architecture, joining old and new architecture. So as you can see here, this white building represents a new architecture, and this one is like an old brick building. And you cannot see there's a very special connection, but I think I took the wrong photo. This one here, the concept for this one, this is actually, I think, Longshan Temple, and we were supposed to design 2 bathrooms, 2 washrooms connected to the existing structure. And my concept is, you see, like usually on the bench, there are some railings that they put so the homeless people cannot sleep. But when I observed the homeless people in this area, they found like very interesting ways to use the handrail. So I decided to use the handrail as my main concept. So I took like staples and kind of joined them together and put them in a certain pattern so they could form the walls for my washrooms. And here, this is this is the most recent AI thing that I've done. This is my first time using AI, and I think that my skills are not really that good. But I entered a Christmas card competition that my embassy had here in Taiwan, and this actually won. I think it won maybe because it's a bit funny, because I think when it's Christmas time, most people, they're all about Christmas trees and snow and you know, like music and everything. But in my country, I know when it's Christmas time, the animals get slaughtered. All right, a lot of pigs and a lot of cows, people kill them and they roast the meat and stuff. For me, that's the most significant thing. All right, so that's what I wanted to do with that design. And I think that the people who voted for it got the idea. And yeah. So this is basically, yeah, my presentation. Like I said, my design is pretty simple. I didn't put all the flashy colors and stuff.
Okay, a little bit of feedback. Okay, I think let's go back to page 1. Okay, for this page, I think overall, I think the contents are clear, like of your abilities. But I think like some area, like for example, this area right here for district, and you have this gray line over here, right? I think also like you need a little margin to like let air run through there. Okay, so and then for the if you have like a guide running through this margin over here, you can see that the underneath the education, these 4 sections are not consistent with the, you know, does not have the same margin with the ones above. So I think if you have like the same margin, it will be more consistent, and it'll look actually better. Yeah. But like overall, I think your contents are clear, and then it's pretty good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Second page. Right. Okay. Same thing here. I think like if you have like a title for each of your artwork would be nice. People would at least know what you're talking about, and then maybe a title or some date or something. It's just some minor information about your contents, and then also the margins.
Yeah.
A little bit too tight, so you need a little bit air between these art pieces. Otherwise, it will just blend together, right? Okay, so overall, that's good. Okay, I like this this drawing over here. For Americans, it's mostly turkey for Thanksgiving. Yeah, they get slaughtered. Yeah.
In the Caribbean, it's pigs.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So thank you for your work. Okay. No problem. Okay. So our next presenter. Okay, yeah. Hi. So down your file.
Oh, it's here, it's here. I don't know.
Oh. The simple designs are fine. So just, I just want to see how you organize your portfolio, okay? So it does not really have to be really fancy with like a whole bunch of stuff, just a clear understanding of a layout and what you, and some content. Okay. Okay, right here. What happened? Okay. Okay, that's not. Okay, let's just. Okay, how come it disappears? Okay. It's probably some format issue. So. Did you just okay.
So, hi guys, my name is Yaya, and I'm currently a fourth-year student from the Applied English from our university, and I am half Thai Taiwanese, so I'm native in Thai, Chinese, and English skills for my language skills. And oops, it's gone. It's okay. Let's use this.
Okay.
So I have experience for intern in both business background and design background. My passion and my hobby is doing UI UX design projects, which these are some of my recent projects. So as you can see, they are mostly UI UX related, either it's website design or application design. And for most of my projects, either it's me collaborating with my friends from computer science, or it's from my intern work. So I do some other designs, such as branding design for one of my interns, which is the second one here. It's like a noodle restaurants. They're like a Thai company that they want to like open a franchise in Los Angeles. So they hired me to do their brand identity, and the book cover design are from my classes in other classes like digital publications, which is my recent projects. And yeah, and most of the UI UX are it's like, for example, the first one, it's an application that I do with that I collab with one of the computer science friends. It's like a code app that I designed. So our concept is like, we wanted to motivate people in the morning. Like instead of going straight to your social media, we wanted to like create a widget or like notification for every day that motivates you, and then you can like choose your own categories, like your own quote voice. For example, life quote, education, religion, etc. And we also have it on App Store, but apparently too much people downloaded it and then it crashed. But yeah, it's one of like my first projects on UI UX design. Yeah, and my portfolio design is very simple because I like to keep it very clear and neat. Yep, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, overall, I like your design. It's clear, simple, and direct. So let me see if there's anything I could. Yeah, I think because you have a design background, so I think you absolutely know what you're doing. So, but sometimes pay attention to alignment, but I don't, it's not really, I think yeah, I think you get the picture. For the education area, because there's like two educations, you might want to, change another wording, and this alignment, I think maybe a little bit higher so that it's, more aligned together. Otherwise, these are just nitpicks. So overall, it's good. So thank you for your presentation. Yeah, thank you. I like it. It's pretty nice. So next, the comment. Okay, 1/2. Yeah.
我是那个下一个，但是因为我以为我是下礼拜，所以我是这个我以为我是下礼拜，所以我还没完成。
就
那
下次记得哈。OK，
是我英文不好。
It's okay，我也不好。
我是用 Google 简报，这个第一个，
OK，
对，
待会儿。
Hello everyone. My name is Kong Yini. This is my preference. I'm a good drawing illustrator and doing cross design. The picture shows me with my high school classmates who are my best friend. This my best friend. and I'm use Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, VR, Procreate, and besides this, I also do drawing can. Please rice turkey. Before start, you need to prepare a big broth and use a needle to cut on its solid. This picture took me 1.5 months to finish this one. And the one in the middle is a project I did with my friend. And let me show you. So there are 5 pictures. Then this is Huang. This is Hu. And this is Gui and Bi. And this one is Chong. Okay, so this picture is we made demand a version of ancient objects. Those are some of my other work. In the attention of God illustration, I also make inside art. This is a lantern and made with my classmates. This. We work with many templates, the Taipei lantern balance and the Taiwan lantern balance. And this is my preference. If you want to see more, you can send this QR code. This is my preference. And this is my team and just this picture. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, a little bit more than expected, but yeah. Yeah, for example, this area is in Chinese, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Just leave. It's a little bit too tight. You need some space in the middle, like to have like more room. like more margin between these lines. Otherwise, it's too crowded. Okay, so yeah, so this lines over here, I think instead of using black, use something else, maybe a darker green to meet the the background. Okay, so that'll be it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Problem. Okay, our next presenter. Okay, 1007 Yang Tongxu. Okay, so for those who miss out today, make sure to present next week. Otherwise, you see, it'll be crowded. Okay, so. Okay, all right, next. You want to download your file? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, so
Okay. Okay, hello guys, I'm Shui, and I'm a first year student in the Department of Interaction Design. Currently working on improving my drawing and coding skills. I enjoy listening to music, especially country music. I'm looking for others who enjoy country music too. And let's talk about my skills. And okay, the circuit design. Because my high school major was in electronic, which required me to study circuit and programming. I feel more confident in circuit design because I have studied it for 2 years. And next is Arduino. Arduino is a magical platform that allow you to control electronic components. You can see how code can bring hardware to run. It's pretty cool. And then it's KiCad. KiCad is a useful tool for designing circuit boards. It's more easy to learn. But if you want to create complex circuit design, and it will be a big challenge. And next is C++ and Python. I just learned it for 1 year, so I still building my skill. I have a basic understanding of this language. Okay. Let's see my projects. The first project is greenhouse. We won second place in a team competition. And the second is drink dispenser. It is my graduation project. And the third is random rock, paper, scissors circuits. It was created for I attend a national skill competition, but I didn't win, so it's okay. And then I have certification. It's level B and level C technician for panel electronic and industrial electronic. And then it's my project. Yeah. It's really simple. Yeah. And first I need to talk about my greenhouse. The purpose of this project is to save energy and reduce carbon emission. To achieve this goal, we use temperature and light sensors to control the air conditioner, smart curtains, and LED lights. Among these, the smart curtains play an important role. Made with special materials, they effectively block outside heat and open automatically automatically when there is sufficient natural light, reducing the need for air condition and LED lights. And the second is drink dispenser. The drink dispenser was my graduation project. I got the idea for when I go to visit a hotpot restaurant, and there is a machine like this, and it inspired me to create my own version. For the project, I used an ultrasonic sensor and weight sensor and a relay to build the dispenser. When I put the cup on the machine, it will be turned on based on the distance and turned off based on the weight. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Like just out of my curiosity.
Okay.
If I like touch any of the sensors of what that you designed, could it like interact, for example, with Unity or maybe Unreal Engine such programs such as that? 可不可以联动？
联动Unity 吗？No， 我们没有做到那个地步。
Okay, just my curiosity sake. Okay.
Use
Okay, for design wise, a little bit on the feedback. Okay, don't run. I'm still giving you feedback. Okay, for the margins. Okay, so you see this school information overlapping the middle area. So I think you need a little bit of margin in the middle to separate your content, the left content from the right content, right? So yeah, so and also the coloring, you could maybe use a darker grades, black all the time. So, and then for these icons, some I could understand, some I could not. So maybe for people who's not in the coding field, may not understand what these icons mean. Yeah, this C++ and Python, but this one I don't really know. Yeah, okay, and then this one is probably circuit. Okay. So otherwise, yeah, it's interesting. So thank you. Okay. Okay, our next presenter here is Chen Tongju, 1008. Okay.
Hello everyone. My name is Chen Zhenyou. I come from Kaohsiung City. I graduated from Kaohsiung Industrial High School. I'm passionate about games and animation, and I want to keep learning and growing. I good at programs and sports. They makes me feel very fulfilled when I finish my goal. During the learning process, I prefer to understand and speed up the learning process as much as possible. I also like to challenge myself. In addition, I have a wide range of interests. I love football and all kinds of sports. They keep me in a good mood. And I love to draw to present my mind. Here's my works. The first is a simple game handlebar. It's made by a high school program. It simulates the function of a class of game handles through some simple components. The second is my computer graphic work, which I have been practicing for 2 months. And I am still working hard to improve. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. A bit looking on the feedback, okay? Just a little go to first page. Like, I think you probably need a title portfolio to let people know what your, what the content is. And then I think there's like a large margin underneath, but there's 2 types above. So you have to, for all the content, I think you have to lower it a little bit. So leave more room on top and then less on the bottom. So just like move everything toward the bottom, okay? Maybe till here. Yeah, so and then for the context, I think you align everything in the middle. So I think sometimes it's hard to read because the thing lines sort of break off. So I think sometimes like when we read in sentences would be wiser to have it like align toward the left sometimes, but because it's like a little bit hard to read when we're reading. Also over here, like lower everything. There's a large margin over here, and it's too tight on top. So move everything lower a little bit. Okay, it will be better. Okay, and then the colors, yeah. So I know that default is black. Sometimes, you know, not so dark, a little bit darker gray will blend in better. Okay, so that's it. So thank you. Okay. Okay, our next presenter, 1009 高同学. Here you go.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I will introduce myself, and my self-introduction will more focus on my abilities. I graduate from Taoyuan Agricultural and Industrial Senior High School, and my department is electronic engineering. I obtained 3 professional certifications during my high school, and first one is the industrial electronics. Simply put, it involves electronic soldering, measurement, and instrument operation. Students in the electronics department should typically have this certification. And next one is computer software applications. The exam content includes how to use Word for document processing. And next one is digital electronics. The main content is designing circuit layouts and actual soldering, then programming the chip to enable the circuit board to perform specified functions. 这个以及证照. And my language skills, I got the 720 on the TOEIC exam. Although it's not a very high score, but I can still hold basic conversations in English. And because my mother is from Philippines, I can speak a little Tagalog, which is their official language. And now I'm also learning some Japanese. And next is my software skills. I'm more proficient in document processing, and I can also use some Excel and Adobe Illustrator, but I'm still poor at using Adobe Illustrator, so my presentation is very simple. And next is programming skills. I have some knowledge of C programming and I have self-learned some Python, but I'm not very proficient in this area. And next, I would like to introduce the important awards I have received, which I consider to be the following honor part. And the first one is the outstanding performance in the school speech competition. Although I participated 3 times and only won once, but it helped me develop my public speaking skills, and later I will provide a more detailed introduction to the remaining 2 on the next page. And the first one is a project organized by the National Immigration Agency called the Dream Realization Program. In simple terms, my team and I use cameras to capture the exotic atmospheres of various places in Taoyuan. We conduct field interviews with new immigrants from Southeast Asian countries, learning about their stories and cultures, and then we combine the photos and information into a printed booklet and sold it. And the proceeds were donated to the Taoyuan New Immigrant Women Care Association. And ultimately, we received an award in the Multimedia and Digital Technology Group of the 8th New Immigrant Dream Realization Program. And my main responsibilities were content layout and graphic design for the booklet. And although my design skills were very poor, but we still won the award. And this was a unique experience for me because I was having no background in designing. And this picture shows us being interviewed by the immigration agency. And this is my graduation project from my high school, and our work is called the Smart Snack Vending Machine. And the main function is that we answer the question on a mobile phone, and if the answer is correct, the snack will be dispensed. And my responsibilities including writing and formatting the report and designing the question and internal structure, drawing internal 3D diagrams, flow charts and circuit simulation diagrams, making the internal structures and assembling and more. And finally, we received an Outstanding Performance Award at the school exhibition. And lastly, I would like to share that I served as a committee member in the International Exchange Club during my high school. So I have extensive experience in this area. It's my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Hey, thank you. A quick feedback. I think for example, your name, okay? I think it's better that you choose a font that meets the same type of design with English. For example, this calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy type of design, it's a little bit off with the English designs overall. So I think it's another choice might be better, and maybe some of the ability to be larger as a title for all these, and then these could have maybe a square background or something to deviate the difference between all these abilities, and for these, I think the images could be larger, and then maybe a title for each section explaining what each section is. For example, this may be a certificate or something, and then you split into three, right? But you can't really, you know what kind of event that is, so maybe give it a title. Okay. Okay. So thank you for your presentation. Okay. Our next presenter, 3 more. So 谢同学 1010. That is 谢伟霆 here. No? Oh, that's okay. Okay. Your name in Chinese. Okay.
No, like
No?
you say like I am that person.
Oh, you
but I
are.
was
You are here? Okay. All right. So you're here now, right?
yes.
So you can do your presentation. Okay. So let's be yours. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Another one. This one. Cool design. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Angela Fernandez, and this is my portfolio. On the first page, I wanted to show my creativity, so I put that eye with this rainbow. I chose that colors because I like it, and I think they are colorful and cheerful. So I put also a photo of me here to present myself. And over here, I put a short introduction about myself. And over here, I put my city, Valencia, Spain, and my age, because I think it's maybe important, interesting. And over here, I put my strengths, that I am a creative person, organized, and proactive. Then we are going to see the next page. Over here, I wanted to show one of my projects. For example, I wanted to show that I have skills with Illustrator. So I put the projects that we've done in that project in that class, like the first 2 mascots. Like I know how to use the shapes building tool, the gradient. I know how to do logotypes. I know how to use blended tool, perspective, and mandala design. That's all.
Okay. Okay, that would be fine. Yeah, I like that. You like keeping up with our projects. Okay. So I think I like the eye for as a concept of your design, and you see you say there are rainbows like okay. Yeah, I think everything is good, but this welcome Tommy Creative Portfolio. This is a little bit hard to read because it's
That's right.
it's all bent in an awkward type of a direction.
Yes.
But besides that, I think it's pretty nice with the colors and the how you have it as a layout.
Okay.
So that would be it. So thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's Angela, and our next would be 谢伟霆在吗？No? Okay. So, okay. So, next one, 庄同学 1011 庄婷。Okay. 出来哦。对，庄同学在吗？10011。No, not here. Okay. Okay. Try not to be late on your projects because you'll be holding up like people next week. So, okay, our last presenter, 李同学1013。Okay, I'll see you. Okay.
Want to show you?
哪里？
Yeah. I can't. I know. No.
Okay, not this one.
It's no. It's me, but
Okay.
it's
Oh, this one.
yeah,
Okay.
it's my residence.
Okay. Do what you can. Okay.
Okay.
Here you go.
My name is Li Chunyo, and it's my resume, and basically more is I'm from New Taipei, Taiwan, and I'm born July 13, and I am a full stack engineer for full stack development. I interested in the coding. No. I was going to work on several years right now, and just because is that right boring, but not I'm not sure boring because it's studying, and every day you can see your customer, and work, and you say, oh, wow, this is a beautiful day, yeah. And English is very for yes right now, yes. My coding language is usually is JavaScript, Python, and Java. And right now you use Java is React because React is JavaScript framework that is useful to protect or to make your website or way real project too fast. Yes. That is my portfolio. Is a website. You create this down and is down YouTube is very easy to recognize. My report is a lot of real project is much more because I don't know why they want to share yes, and this one is Python scenario easy. It's not you too easy and it's I want to share the Google Sheet, Google Form, no, got Scribe, Google Form is easy to do. Yeah, it's my grade of one of the and project is on small project and not it's easy coding. Yes, that's my QR code is that just that project that finish one.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. A quick feedback. You have like a blue theme, but sometimes it's like it just use like a black text, so it sort of blends with the blue background because it's too dark on the blue. So probably you need some kind of way to separate the background from the context and leave some margin on the left because it's too tight on the left. Okay, and but for these area, I don't really understand because I probably need some titles instead of portfolio and portfolio. So so people will not understand what these images mean. So you have to be more specific and clear. So yeah, and I don't see the reason for the line in the middle. So that would be it. Okay, so thank you for your presentation.
Because you want 1 hour to do that.
Okay. I think, okay, let's go back to these guys here. Okay. 苏同学 1003 is she here? No? Okay. 1005 is he here? This guy. Oh, okay. That's okay. There you go. Okay. That's next week. Okay, yeah. Okay, and these two. Okay, so these four are presenting next week. Okay, so we'll have like a whole bunch. So next week, presenters try to make it like sharp 5 minutes. Don't pass 5 minutes. Okay, so try to like arrange your content so that it's not past 5 minutes. Okay, so because some of you today are, I know you talk slow because it's English. It's probably not so familiar with the language. Well, try to maintain your contents within 5 minutes, and so we could speed up with all the other people who are presenting. Okay, I think that would be for today. Okay, we have 5 minutes left, so log in Google Meet and show your attendance. Okay, so then you can go. Okay, so that will be it for this week. And the guys who are presenting, please be make it on time. Try not to stall till next week. So we'll have like more and more people at the toward the end of the semester. Okay, I don't want the last day we have like 30 or 40 people presenting. Okay, so try to make it in time. Okay, those of you who's not, who purposely, not show up will have a deduction of the score. Okay, so please be aware. Okay, so if you like type in your student ID and your name, you're free to go. See you next week. 有啊，现在啊进不去。哦，OK。